The detective had finally found what he was looking for, the key to unlocking the mystery behind the disappearances. He had tracked the figure in the cloak to a hidden underground lair deep in the heart of the city. As he made his way down the narrow, dark staircase, he could hear the sound of hushed voices echoing in the distance. He felt a sense of unease wash over him, but he pushed it aside and continued on, his hand hovering over the handle of his revolver. At the bottom of the stairs, the detective found himself in a large room filled with shadows. In the center of the room, he could make out the outline of a figure, surrounded by a group of men. "Who are you?" the figure called out, their voice cold and menacing. "I am the detective," he replied, taking a step forward, "and I have come to bring an end to your reign of terror." There was a moment of silence, and then the figure let out a cruel laugh. "You think you can stop me?" they said. "You are nothing but a fool, trying to solve a mystery that is beyond your understanding." The detective took another step forward, his hand still hovering over his revolver. "I may be a fool, but I will bring you to justice, no matter the cost." The figure let out another laugh and stepped forward into the light. The detective's eyes widened in shock as he recognized the face of a well-respected businessman who was known throughout the city for his wealth and power. "You!" the detective said, his voice filled with anger. "How could you be behind such a cruel and monstrous crime?" The businessman smirked. "I have been waiting for someone to catch on," he said. "And now that you have, it is time for you to join my other prisoners." With a flick of his wrist, the businessman signaled his men to attack. The detective was ready, his revolver at the ready as he fought his way through the group of men. It was a fierce battle, but in the end, the detective emerged victorious, holding the businessman at gunpoint. "You will pay for what you have done," the detective said, his voice filled with determination. The businessman let out a final laugh, and then everything went black. The detective awoke to find himself locked in a cell, his hands and feet bound. He knew that he had failed in his mission, but he also knew that he would never give up until justice was served. The detective sat in his cell, his mind racing with thoughts of how he could escape and bring the businessman to justice. He knew that he had uncovered only a fraction of the truth, and that there was still much more to the mystery that he needed to uncover. As the days passed, the detective plotted his escape, determined to solve the mystery once and for all. He knew that the road ahead would be long and treacherous, but he was ready for the challenge, for he was the detective, and he would stop at nothing to uncover the truth.